What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm very excited to bring you guys another video on my Must Have Must Gag series. This is my series I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all the Instagram pages I follow to get all this makeup knowledge. And lastly, but certainly not least, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. If the link has an asterisk behind it, that means that it is an affiliated link. If you shop through it, I do appreciate it. Otherwise, it is no big deal. I am just happy that you sat down to watch my video today or whenever it is that you're watching. So, makeup look in general, I did record it. This is going to be a get ready with me. I don't know when it's going up. We are in the middle of Vlogmas, but whenever it is available, I will have it linked down below for you all, so do not worry. That said, makeup wise, I didn't pick anything up this past week. Honestly, I did pick up some fragrances and some body care from Ulta, but I quite literally haven't picked up any makeup. Not one. And there is a lot of makeup on sale right now, but I'm not feeling very invigorated or needing, if we're being honest, to buy any makeup. I have so much. There is some things that I am intrigued by, don't get twisted. I am intrigued by the Rare Beauty new highlighters. Did I talk about that last week? Is that in my list of things to talk about this week? I do not remember. I think I talked about it last week. I am intrigued just to touch them and feel them. Based on what I'm seeing, they look really pretty. So I'd be intrigued to see if they don't look that way, or if they look differently on my skin tone than what I thought they would. To date, I haven't had the time to actually go to a store that physically has it available, but don't you worry. So yeah, either way, like I said, I haven't picked up any physical makeup, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm very happy with what I'm doing purchasing wise right now, and I'm excited to share the couple of items that I have been picking up in the background with you all when the time permits. So I'm gonna scoot over. Santa Claus the Black Man. Santa Claus the Black Man, and he can dance like my daddy too. Santa Claus the Black Man. Santa Claus the Black Man, and I found out that's what I'm telling you. My background is a little janky right now. It is what it is. We're gonna keep rocking with it though. Like I said, Vlogmas. So yeah, let's get into it. Too Faced has released or are releasing their Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. Now these are going to be $29 each. They are airy diffused blurry blush that is infused with flower extract, and it's supposed to give a satin finish, but they have two different finishes available, both a satin and a matte, and there's supposed to be a scent to it as well. They have 6 shades, and what I will say is that I am intrigued. I am questioning if this is going to work on me based on the models that they chose to model the swatches. The darkest model I wouldn't even say is my inner arm complexion, and my inner arm is quite light because I do not get out, and so when I do, it's literally my face that gets darker. But then again, they showed a swatch of a girl or a woman who is about my skin tone with the blush on as well. So I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued to see what can come of this product in potentially joining my collection. I do enjoy the more orangey tone and the more bright kind of pinky corally tone. So those would be the tones that I'll look out for, but it's not available at Sephora yet, so stay tuned for when that does become a thing. It looks like Calladio's Makeup is releasing their new collection, and in this collection it is purely just cloud paints. Now they have 2 different vaults, if you will, and both vaults look to be more in the brownie beige range than the other vaults were. Now there are definitely some tones and some shades that I think would be beautiful, but to be quite honest, I don't think that this needed its own launch. I think it could have definitely come out with something else, or even come out with like a re-release of their holiday collection, in my opinion. Granted, I don't know anything about the back end, so I don't know, but to me, Yes, I do enjoy this formula. Absolutely loving this formula so far, but I don't think that it warrants its own launch, you know? And anyways, I am excited to see these colors available, and they did swatch them on somebody of a dark, rich complexion. So I am very excited for that. I will showcase both the swatches on the lips for you all so you guys can see. There is one brown that has a yellow undertone. I think it was called Golden something. Right now, they don't have a still of the lip swatch, but I am very intrigued to see what comes of these, and I may pick up one or two to add to my Caladios collection, because I do already have a cooler tone brown, but I would love to have maybe another tone of brown from them. It looks like Sugar Drizzle is coming out with some mini eyeshadow palettes, and these are going to be their mini holographic eyeshadow palettes. These look cute. These are like 6 pans. If you're somebody who predominantly wears mattes and you pretty much only have mattes in your collection and you want to add some shimmers, I think this could be a good option. I have tried this brand once, so for that reason, I don't know if I can full-heartedly say get this palette if you're really, really interested, but I do think this concept of adding just a 6-pan shimmery tone eyeshadow palette is good for somebody who has predominantly mattes in their collection. That said, this is not something for me. I don't need these types of palettes, so I'm gonna pass. And right along with that is LH Cosmetics. I do genuinely want to get to try more from this brand in 2023, but I don't think this is the collection for me. In this one, there is a quad of shimmery, shiny, shifty shades. I think this is a beautiful quad. It looks really nice, but just not something for me. It is only $42, which is actually quite a steal for something of this magnitude. But yeah, like I said, not for me. Another rare beauty product that a lot of people are interested in is her under eye brightening product. Now, I have actually gone through an under eye brightening product from Fenty Beauty. I actually used it as a concealer because it had enough coverage for me. I don't require a lot of coverage. I've had concealers that are light coverage to medium. I don't really go past medium coverage in general though. So this is interesting. I don't remember if we've been shown a shade range. Oh yeah, there's a shade range here. So it looks like they have a comparison between their liquid touch brightening concealer and this positive light under eye brightener. So I will make sure to have that on the screen for you all. I haven't tried that concealer, so I don't know which range I would be, but I would assume I would be in the medium deep range. So I would probably get medium deep for this brightener. I'm not currently in the market for any concealers, but who knows what next year may bring. I may go ahead and pick up a concealer because I'm interested with my points or something. So this could be something that I pick up. Let me know if you're interested in hearing my opinions on this particular collection. But as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna get that, at least not on its like relaunch, because it's technically already launched, but like it launched for a day and then it went away. So there's that. Tarte has also come out with a like glow light formula. This one is their liquid glow filter. Now a lot of people are claiming that this is going to be very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter or even the Auric Glow Lust. I already have the Auric Glow Lust, and although I do enjoy it and I really think it's a fantastic product, I don't get a lot of use out of it naturally, right? I'm not actively reaching for that every day, all day. So for that reason, there's no reason for me to bring in another kind of glowy concealer type product. So this is going to be an easy pass for me. Another Tarte product is actually their Shape Tape Glow Bar. This is something that is available at QVC, and it basically has 3 different highlighters on it. I think that this makes sense maybe for the market that they're trying to hit at QVC, but it doesn't make sense for me. I have never bought from QVC. No disrespect, it just nothing has happened to pique my interest enough to pick up from there. So for that reason, I'm not the target audience for people who actually go to QVC. So not something for me. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. It looks like Colored Rain is coming out with lashes. They're coming out with 7 different styles, and as you can see, I do now wear fake eyelashes. So this is something of interest to me. I could see me maybe picking up one or two to test out, but I honestly haven't made a colored rain order in a while, and I can't distinctly remember if they're still sold in a distributor that I purchase from a lot. So this isn't something I'm gonna run for, but if I have access and if I have the money, why not? Why not? It looks like Milani is coming out with a highly rated lash extension tubing mascara. It's going to be $13.99. That's quite expensive, but then again, Milani has always been a more expensive like drugstore range. This is not something that I am going to really look into. I don't particularly like tubing mascaras. I have only tried a handful, but I don't think the vibe is meant for me. But in the event that you are somebody who likes tubing mascaras, I do think this is affordable compared to the others that I've seen on the market, because I think Thrive is the only other kind of semi-affordable one, and I want to say their mascara is something in the 20s, I think. Don't quote me, I haven't bought from Thrive. I just distinctly remember a lot of people comparing tubing mascaras to that one, and I want to say that they always say that that one is around $20. NBA Cosmetics is coming out with the interesting palette. So this is like a greeny neutral palette. You guys know this is definitely a color scheme that I can pull the trigger on very quickly and easily. It's 8 shades, 4 mattes, 4 shimmers, and it's $26. Now, I've never tried this brand at all. Let me know if you've tried the brand and if you recommend it. To me, the idea that these are going to just be shimmers, it's not enough. I have palettes like this, I have colors like this in my collection, and so because they're only shimmers, they're not bringing anything new to my collection, and as it is big, I need something to be new to really pull me over the edge, or it needs to be from a favorite brand. And since I've never tried this brand, it really needs to be something groundbreaking, and this is not. So that is going to be a pass. Another thing that so far right now in this moment it is going to be a pass is actually from NYX Cosmetics. This is their Blur With Me Blur Tint Foundation, and I know I said blur with me, bear with me blur tint foundation. I know a lot of people are really excited because a lot of people really liked their original Bear With Me range. I know their concealer is raved about, and I believe the original foundation was raved about. I have yet to try this range. I don't think I've tried anything from this range. And although I have an obscene amount of Ulta points and I really could use them to easily pick this up, I don't think I'm going to. I really want to continue to narrow down my foundation range to just the foundations that I really love and really want to keep. And I'm so close to finishing one. I'm so excited. And then I can really start to knock off some others. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and pass. There are 2 new fragrances to Sephora, but there's some other ones later as well, so do bear with me with these fragrances. It looks like Fleur is coming out with Tangerine Boy, and this one they're coming out with the 1 fluid ounce or the travel size as well. The scent type is fresh citrus and fruits, but the notes are tangerine, lemon, and amber. That sounds really intriguing. I'm very interested to get my nose on that. And then also Clean Reserve is coming out with Sparkling Sugar, and this is a warm and spicy noted scent, and this one has black currant, peach nectar, and white musk. Between the two, I definitely am leaning a lot more towards the Fleur range or the Fleur release. So definitely let me know if you were able to get your hands or your nose on this. I don't know if it's currently available in Sephora, but I know they're going to be there soon. So if I can get my nose on this, I might actually pick up a sample size of that Tangerine Boy. I have a lot of full size bottles right now. I don't really need to bring any more in, even though I want to. I want to so badly. But I'm trying to be good as much as I can be, and I think I could suffice with maybe just getting a travel size of the Tangerine Boy if it meets my expectations when I try it. Valentino Beauty has come out with some new products for their spring 2023 collection, and in it they have a reusable compact powder and a mini lipstick, and then they have like refillable lipstick colors that you can use as well. You know, they look fine, but I doubt they're worth the price. Apparently they haven't actually released yet, but we've seen the colors and all of that. So I will let you guys know when it releases, but yeah. Patrick Ta seems to be coming out with another eyeshadow palette, and this is going to be right along in their major dimension range. I have the brownie tone one. I did not get the mauve tone one, but I am excited to see what he may be coming out with. Until then, I just wanted to give you guys that update that it is coming. So some more fragrances that they posted about later on. One's from Neston. It's actually a fragrance oil. This one is the Balinese coconut oil, and the notes are coconut, solar frangipani, and creamy sandalwood. Then we have the Skylar peach feels perfume, and this one the notes are white peach, osmanthus, and sandalwood. And then we have the Azzurro perfume, which the notes are green cardamom, toffee accord, and amber woods. If I had to pick one from these three, I would pick the Azzurro, but I feel like they're probably a little bit more masculine for my nose, but who knows. I have Tom Ford's ombre leather, so I could definitely see me maybe being intrigued by that particular scent. Once again, if I pick anything up from that particular scent, it's going to be a travel size. I'm really trying to get myself to buy the travel sizes first, and then if I finish it and I really need it in my collection, then that's when I go ahead and buy a full size. So we're also seeing the sneak peek for the Dior collection for spring 2023, and in this one they have limited edition, like, is that cheetah print? I think that's cheetah print. And there is an eyeshadow palette, both big and small. They have a cushion and they have a cushion compact. All of this is very much like, you know, before we know. I don't think any of these are going to work on my complexion, so it's an easy pass. It looks like Avatar is trying to really make sure people know that they finally came out with the second movie, and this time they're collaborating with House of Sillage, and they've created one perfume, and the notes are bergamot, pear, and cassis in the top. Heart is rose, tuberose, and ylang ylang. And then the base is amber, wood, musk, and tree moss. That sounds really interesting. You can also get the amplifier collection for $121, $25, or the perfume for $425. It is available now. Not something for me, but I would love to get my nose on it, but you can't get your nose on their scents without paying for it, and I can't do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. Another collection from NYX, and this one is all about the liners. So they have come out with some vivid bright liners. Again, I remember having these and loving these. I have absolutely no idea if I still have them. I haven't actually decluttered my liners this year, but yeah, I think this is smart. It makes perfect sense for them to make sure that they have this in their collection and to make sure it stays well. I do distinctly remember that the liners that I had, they broke apart and they cracked, and I think that's why I got rid of them, or they slowly kind of filtered out of my collection. But yeah, let me know if you pick one up. I would love to hear. Tin Tark Cosmetics, I've never heard of this brand. They're coming out with an illuminating setting spray, also creamy highlighters, and you know, a lot of people are dubbing 2023 to be the year of the highlighter, and it does seem like a lot of brands are coming out with highlighters either late this year or early next year. These highlighters are currently available, and I will say two of the shades really do look pleasing to the eye. It does look like this is like a putty type texture, so I would be intrigued to try this. Do you know where this, I don't know where this brand is based, but yeah, definitely let me know if you've tried this brand. I may go ahead and pick maybe one up to see if it's something that I'm interested in. And that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. I have nothing else to talk about. I did go through to see if there was anything new in Trend Mood or Hot Fire Makeup or Trendstopia, all of those, and I didn't see anything. So yeah, that's all I have to talk to you guys today. Not much that I'm really going to even be checking for, let alone potentially buying, which is really interesting. We'll see how long this lasts, but as it is right now, I'm perfectly content with where I am in my interest in picking up some more products for my makeup collection. I would love to hear how you guys are thinking about purchasing or not so much purchasing in this upcoming week, and I will see you guys in my next video, which of course will be tomorrow. Bye guys.